Welcome to today's mystery message pick a card. We have 3 options today. Option 1 with the moth, option 2 the golden egg, and option 3 turtle. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. You guys chose this moth. This is going to be your mystery message. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius strongly in your chart. With the moth being here, I'm feeling a sense of a passed on loved one coming through for you, communicating this mystery message for you. This mystery message is coming to you from a past loved one, someone who you have lost, who is in the other realms, the ethereal, other dimensions right now, coming through. If you are seeing moths, that is a sign that this person, this spirit is around you, is a part of your spirit team. I'm hearing deep breaths. Take deep breaths. You need to take deep breaths right now. Okay. There's something you want to do. You feel this is an impulse. You feel this is impulse. This is something you want to do. Okay. So there's a sense here that the grass is greener. The grass is greener on the other side. Okay? It's not an impulse. The grass is greener. This is something something has been triggered in you to go in a certain direction, but your fear holds you back. It's something that feels like a dream or whimsical, but there's actually a basis in reality on the other side of this. It's not just an illusion. Now, this doesn't mean that there are not going to be complexities or challenges on the way there, or once you get there, okay? But not to confuse that with it being an illusion. It's not going to be easy. It is something very different. It is outside your comfort zone. So for some reason I'm feeling this is tying into your life purpose. Maybe you've recently had a look into what your life purpose is. Maybe you got a life purpose report from me. Maybe that's something you may want to look into. You can find my email in the description box for that, but there's a sense of you having to move out of your comfort zone. Even because your comfort zone is becoming uncomfortable. And that is why you're being nudged in a different direction. That is your intuition taking you in that direction. And your intuition, but this past loved one is helping you through this process, guiding you, protecting you, nudging you. So if you do see moths, this is a reminder to stay on the path of your life purpose even when it's uncomfortable. Whenever you have a tough decision to make, to go on a new path always means leaving something behind. So whenever you have this tough decision to make, if you ask yourself the question, is this new path aligned with my life purpose? Or is it taking me away from it? And if you can answer that question, you know what to decide, basically. Okay. So that is the first set of main messages coming through. You have destroyer. Yeah, I mean, it feels chaotic, of course. Like tower energy here. Okay, I get it. But at the same time, it's been dormant. It's been in ebullition. You can feel it in the depths of you. There's something here that, man, I'm seeing so many metaphors and examples of what this volcano could represent, but there's a seed that is inside you that needs to spread. Okay, I don't know why that came out, but there's a seed inside, several seeds inside you that need to spread. Okay. There's so much inside you waiting to come out. And if you don't do this, you will end up doing this in a weird way. Like if you don't start taking the steps, or if you don't start taking practical action, then this will eventually explode. Like you will eventually do it unexpectedly. Like all of a sudden you're going to do this anyway. And yeah, there's a crumbling of a faulty foundation here that's going to be involved in this. It may seem like you are destroying something you built or worked for, but the truth is you're evolving into this being you're meant to be. And so a lot of the symbolism of Uranus is coming out, and that's because Uranus just moved into, I believe that is because Uranus just moved into Pisces. So this is going to affect your life depending on where Uranus is now placed in your chart. First house, second house, third house, fourth house, okay? Depending on where that is, all the way up until the 12th house, it will affect different areas of your life. So Uranus has been working in certain areas of your life, and now maybe moving. Why did I say Uranus is in? That is not correct. Pluto. So I'm seeing Pluto and Uranus. Sorry, Uranus is in Taurus. So even Uranus could be shifting in between your astrological houses, even if your astrological house, whatever that is, that starts in Taurus, Taurus could pour into the next astrological house. Or is it the previous one? Yeah, the previous one. But anyway, I'm seeing a changing of the guards here. I'm seeing Pluto and Uranus. So there's something about Pluto and Uranus here. Pluto has now moved into Aquarius. Yes, exactly. And Saturn moved into Pisces. Yes, that's what happened. So Pluto changing of the guards here with Pluto and Uranus working in tandem here in some way. Either way, there's a lot happening with, and Uranus just recently, okay, sorry, I'm getting lost here. I'm digressing from the message here. But anyway, you may want to look into your astrological transits right now. It could be a sign for that, but something is definitely changing. You're going through a death and a rebirth in your life. There's a previous foundation that is no longer aligned with your life purpose. And there's something just building up inside you that needs to be released. And this will represent a new life. Because I'm seeing Hawaii, I'm seeing, you know how when the lava comes out of the volcano, it temporarily destroys everything around it, but then all of a sudden, because of all the minerals and how new the soil is, and these little green plants start blossoming and growing. And even when there's like a wildfire, like where these trees get burned, then shortly after, like a year or two, I would say maybe a year, you start seeing like these little greeneries growing all over. So that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here, regeneration. So it's like your soul, it's like you're moving into this new chapter that your soul must fulfill in your soul's contract. So right now, whatever's happening that may seem chaotic in your life is preparing you for your new life. Okay, that's what I want to say. There could be something about volcanic areas, such as New Zealand. I'm seeing Hawaii. I'm seeing Japan too. I'm seeing islands, volcanoes. So that could somehow be tied into your next chapter as well. Yeah, this could be letting go of toxicity in your life or something that was toxic. There's this brewing potential in you that's been growing, and it's something that's going to come out, and it may destroy other things that you have built. But whatever that is, it wasn't meant to be there. Okay. Chiron, healing, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of purging and healing and releasing, crying. Maybe you are getting some bursts, bouts of anger as well, and then you cry. You know how anger is an expression of sadness before or when someone is not, or is trying to not be vulnerable, or that can be the first sign that someone is deeply sad, is anger. But it expresses itself in more of a aggressive way. It's anger is sadness expressed, aggressively expressed. And so I see after an outburst of anger, I see a lot of crying. So it's almost like the crying is there to put out the fire and to water the seeds so the new greeneries can grow, the new regenerative you. So this is a very healing time for you, and your past loved one is encouraging you to cry and to say what you need to say. Don't hold it in. Do what you need to do. Feel the sadness, bringing down a foundation, whether it was faulty or not, is always... It brings sadness because you let go a lot of stuff. You leave stuff behind, right? Stuff, people, places, situations, circumstances, memories. And it can be very sad, even though you're headed toward a beautiful life that is full of potential, full of joy, growth, and love, healing. You can still grieve and be sad for what you leave behind. This is a part of your growth, your personal development. It's growing pains. And there could be a lot of self-doubt that you're dealing with right now. Don't doubt yourself. You are very powerful. I'm seeing a very powerful person here, because with this Plutonic energy, I'm seeing Scorpio energy. I'm seeing someone who is definitely very strong, definitely not weak. And this has been a very healing process, or this is going to be a very healing process for you. And there will be softness after the pain. Forgive yourself too. You're cleansing away a lot of generational trauma and ancestral karma. There are some inherited issues that you have been or were dealing with that will be cleansed, healed, okay? Because you're forging a new path, a new way of doing things that you've learned. And self-love. Oh yeah, it's all about self-love. Yeah. Or it's very tied in with self-love. This is an act of self-love, to allow yourself this new life, to allow yourself to heal, to cleanse, to get rid of toxicity. Because when you do love yourself, you are that much more capable of loving others and spreading that love and the vibration of love and healing around you. So it doesn't serve you well to stay stuck in any patterns or situations that you've outgrown, because then you are limiting your ability to love yourself and hence to love others. The number 24 could be relevant as well as the number 6. I'm just going to place these here so we can put the other ones up there. Okay, 3 of air. Yeah, of course. 3 of swords. Sadness. Pain and sadness. Okay, some of you are healing from a third-party interference situation that brought you pain. Maybe some kind of betrayal. Or you are releasing a third-party situation, even though it brings you pain. There could have been an element of interference in your life, whether that's a person or a circumstance or a thing or whatever, that interfered. But you're healing from that interference, that pain caused by someone else or something else. And the answer to this is self-love. And through self-love, 24, 2 plus 4 is a 6, abundance and love comes in. More of that. The more you can love yourself, the more you generate love outwards, the more available your love is to others, the more love will come back to you. And this is something you're learning. So if you were in a painful situation, or if you have been, or if you've been put through betrayals or third-party situation or something, you are ending those cycles and healing and doing things differently. 2 of water. I was going to say where 3 become 2. Yes, exactly. So for some of you, there is a healing here of a third-party situation where one person, if there's 3 people here, one person gets removed from the equation and 2 remain. Okay, this is an act of self-love and a love toward others as well. It's an ending of this painful situation. Or you removed yourself from a third-party situation and you're going to come together with someone else. And it's going to be reciprocal. It's going to be mutual with no interferences. Because you've healed and you've learned about self-love here. Okay. Yeah. This one is darker, that one is more colorful, definitely. We have the world. So you're closing a cycle of that pain. This 2 of Cups in the world here, this could involve travel. This person you come together with, or where the 3 become 2, could be in a different place in the world. This could involve like long distance travel. 21, coming together. I'm seeing union of 2 souls coming together for a big purpose. So your life purpose is tied in with this person who could be at a distance, is what I'm seeing. Or you and the person you choose, you travel together somewhere else. The number 21 could be relevant. The number 3, progress, completion, conclusion. After healing and destroying a faulty foundation. Choosing self-love so that you can love others more. Okay. Yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. You may think that everything is predetermined in this instance, but it's not. Right now, you still have the power to shape things. Things are still changing. It really is up to you how you go about this. There's a lot of changes and adjustments taking place right now. So there is no set destination because someone here hasn't made the decision. So you can still decide and manifest as you wish, because as you manifest, that is where the direction will be steered, into that direction. So you have a lot more control over the situation than you think. Okay. Some of you may be thinking of relocating to a volcanic area, something like that. Anyway, pile number 1, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Thank you all so much for all your likes, all your subscribes. It really helps the channel go and keep me bringing you these messages. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube, and members area. Information for that is in the description box. Check out my new bracelets on Etsy. They're healing bracelets, real gemstones, real gold. Information in the description box with a special discount code. Readings, life purpose reports, and energy healing guided meditation. You can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this golden egg, this is your reading. This is your mystery message. I actually feel called to read this one from the book today, so let me just grab the book. Okay. And it says, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. So this immediately takes me to the unstruck chord, something you have not explored yet, something you have yet to explore. So there is something in your life you have yet to explore. So I'm going to read this one. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. So right now, if you're feeling like nothing's changing, nothing's moving, then this time is needed so that golden egg can hatch. It needs warmth, it needs quiet, and it needs time to unfold. Keep reading. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. So don't rush this, whatever this is. If you're trying to rush things, it's no rush. Okay, find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. Okay. If you do not have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. You may benefit from watching my affirmation meditation here on the channel. It is available to everyone, and it helps raise your vibration. 30 to 90 days minimum, mornings and night times. Okay. Anyway, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Now this is how you access your intuition, guys. Again, now, engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with your very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell, like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. So again, this is pointing me to the Marie Kondo method of decluttering. So there could be something that you need to declutter. But again, when understanding what your intuition is trying to tell you, the surest way to know is to feel your heart space, your chest. That is where your energy center of the heart chakra is located. That is where you feel your feelings, and that is connected to your intuition. So if you feel like this really good swell in your chest, then you know that this is a good thing. Okay. Yeah. So this message, this mystery message, is about tapping into your intuition. So you may want to go listen to this message again and take notes of how to access your intuition. We have child nature. Yeah, a beautiful place to meditate, right? Nature, the best place to access your intuition, absolutely. And animals, connecting with animals. Oh, look how she's holding that animal close to her chest. Being around animals, holding an animal close to your chest could help you access your intuition as well. Some of you are going to have a new animal, a new pet coming into your life, or you're going to be connecting with animals. Maybe there's a special connection with rabbits. You definitely do communicate with nature spirits, maybe since you were a child. And so when you do spend time in meditation in nature, that is when these spirits communicate with you the most effectively. You could even notice as you are meditating in nature, you see animals around you. You have the sun. Something at your core, I'm seeing your solar plexus chakra now. There may, because we have the yellow here and we have the sun, I'm also seeing sacral and base chakra. So you may need to heal something around these lower energy centers that you have, that we all have. Maybe a guided energy healing meditation for me would help with this. You can find my email in the description box if you're interested in that. But the sun being your core, I'm seeing the sun as being your core, your center, and I'm seeing the center of your solar plexus, which is your core. That needs healing. And I'm seeing healing around your solar plexus chakra, meaning when you do choose to heal your solar plexus chakra, there's several ways of doing this. You have energy healings, you have Reiki. My healing guided meditation can do that for you. Exercising for your core, like core exercises for the core, let's say at the gym, or anything that helps improve your posture, helps you sit up straight, stand up straight, that kind of thing. Posture correcting, like upper body exercises. Because there's something at your core that wants to be expressed, wants to make itself known, or it's how you move about in the world that is an unstruck chord, or there's some form of healing that you haven't yet considered or taken action on, and once you do, you're striking that chord. You're touching on that message that needs to come out once you feel strong and confident and worthy. Okay, I see what this is. You feel somewhat insecure, fearful. I'm seeing blocks in your creativity. I'm seeing a lack of self-confidence due to some type of interaction that you may have had with humans, certain human beings, that really you took it like a punch to the gut kind of feeling, like physically or energetically drained you, made you feel low, made you feel bad about yourself, made you believe certain things about yourself that weren't true. It took an energy hit, even if someone never even said anything or did anything. It's just their energy drained you. And there's a need for healing around the solar plexus chakra. That will bring about a sense of self-awareness, or the self-awareness is coming in, you're doing the healing. And because you're choosing to heal, either through exercise, energy healing, whatever it is, even reprogramming your thoughts, spending time in nature, consulting with your intuition. Once you do this, things are going to shift. There's going to be a shift. And all of a sudden, you're going to feel this life force, surge of life. And you're going to feel more motivated and creative and stronger, and you're also going to get a glow up, physical glow up, spiritual glow up, feeling stronger in your self-expression, feeling more self-sufficient as well. More energized, more motivated. This is what I'm seeing. Say what you mean, to be able to express yourself genuinely, assertively. Saying no when you mean no, saying yes when you mean yes, and saying things, saying everything you want to say exactly the way you mean them, and you can do this in a kind and loving way, but still say it. Because sometimes people stop themselves from saying things because they're afraid they will be unkind. But there is nothing more unkind than a lie, right? Because that takes away from the person's ability to make a decision for themselves based on what the truth is, and not based on a lie that will dissolve eventually. The number 18 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. Say what you mean. That is where you're evolving. And guess what? The more you do it, the more you strengthen your core. It's like this self-generated energy. The more you do it, the more you strengthen your core. It's hard the first time, but then it becomes easier. And then, once you do that, you'll have it no other way. Because then the sense of flow comes, and that's the only way of doing things. Or at least that's what you seem to conclude. The Empress, of course. Of course. It's very empowering. Extremely empowering. Extremely empowering. The Empress has everything she needs. Whether you're male, female, this is the energy you're stepping into. This is who you can be. Someone who is always abundant, resourceful, sensual, attractive, creative. There's something here you're meant to create. And we have a child and we have the Empress. The Empress normally is pregnant, so this could be a new project. But with the egg, the child, and the Empress, and the Sun, my goodness, some of you could be pregnant or getting pregnant. Or there could be a project here. You could have felt drawn to pile number 1 as well. I feel there's a message there for you. Okay, so guys, for most of you, if you are pregnant, I'm saying this could be a boy or a girl, okay? But whoever this child is, I'm feeling stronger on the boy for some reason, for most of you. But whoever this child is coming to teach you about connecting to your intuition and being more assertive. This child is going to be very intuitive and assertive, if this is a child. For others of you, it's becoming clear to you. Look how she's holding that weight against her chest, consulting with her higher self, with her core, with her intuition. And look, this is the energy of a strong solar plexus with all this yellow here, and this is where the solar plexus is located, by the way. So this is who you are transforming into, someone very strong at the core and able to manifest and attract in everything one needs. We have the number 3 here, so 3 could be significant. You could have Taurus, Libra, or Leo in your chart strongly, in a strong placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, North Node, Mars, Mercury, Venus, for example. There could be a connection here to Asia. You're awakening to your power. I'm also seeing that. You're becoming very aware of how powerful you actually are and what you're capable of. So your self-concept is strengthening as well. You could be doing a lot of self-concept affirmations. There's a lot coming your way, by the way. A lot of abundance coming your way, just so you know. We have the King of Air. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. Now I'm seeing two people. Okay. I'm seeing somewhat of an age gap here, because this one looks younger than that one. Okay. So your child may be born Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. Or you could be coming together to start a project or to have a child with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person with strong of those placements in their chart. You have the Messenger of Fire now. Again, the age gap. Or this could be the child, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. One of you has more air, the other one of you has more fire in their chart. I'm seeing golden child, whatever that means. Very illuminated, very powerful child, if this is a child. And when I say powerful, I don't mean in terms of money or power in the sense that, you know, we're used to. That's something way bigger than that. But you're coming into this energy of feeling very, very fired up. Ready to go, ready to take action. Passionate about life. And there could be someone younger than you or older than you who is teaching you, or you're teaching someone how to be more assertive. We have a fiery climax approaches, and we have full moon in Aries, which is Libra season, so around October. So this is October energy here. October strongly. I did see Libra strongly here. So around the second week of October, or second week of October, there will be a closing of a cycle and something reaching its pinnacle. For some of you, there will be a child who will be conceived or born around October, or a project that will be conceived or launched around October. That it has very connected to your inner child, that is very connected to your core, who you are. And this is going to be very abundant, by the way. Whatever is happening from here until October, it's between May and October. March and October is what I'm seeing here. So those were your mystery messages, pile number 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, pouring in your energy, and commenting on my videos, because that really helps this channel grow, and it really helps me bring you guys more messages. If you are interested in learning about my healing real gemstone, natural gemstone, real gold bracelets for healing purposes and luck and attracting and manifesting and magnetizing, you can find the special discount code with the link direct to my Etsy store in the description box. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. I recently uploaded 2 new videos to Patreon. You can check it out in the description box. For life purpose reports, energy healing, guided meditation, and my readings, you can find the email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose this turtle, then this is your mystery message. Okay, something has been very, very slow moving. Okay, very slow moving. Someone here finds home in themselves. Your body is your home. You feel like you are protected everywhere you go. If not, then this is your message to know that you are protected wherever you go. Home is where you are. Okay, home is where you are. Wherever you go, you will be protected. Don't worry about moving. You will be okay. You will find a sense of home wherever you go. Some of you have been moving slow. Slow and steady does win the race, but you need an adventure right now. You are definitely someone who is grounded, trusting, trustworthy. And you're very stable and loyal and yeah. But maybe you probably even have a great story to tell. You could be a really good writer, or maybe you've been encouraged, you feel a nudge to write a book or tell a story. I'm even hearing for some of you, you would be surprised how good you are at telling stories. Maybe you think you aren't. Maybe you need to practice creative writing, and you will find out just how much of a good storyteller you are. I feel this is a good message for salespeople. Learn to tell a good story. How do you learn? By doing it. Just write down your story. Where does your story fit in with what you're trying to sell? Because the more authentic your story is and close to your heart, the more other people will resonate. Because maybe you have a really good product that other people really need, but if you don't communicate this in the most effective way, your product may not reach the people that need it. And people may not even know that they need it. Because guys, people on my channel, you're not just selling any products. You guys are selling, whoever's selling here, you're selling products people really need. So, okay, that is all. That is all coming from the turtle. Yeah. Okay. Rebel. Yeah, you're meant to do things differently. Whatever you do for work is definitely something that is possibly not very the norm, but it is definitely very needed. I'm hearing something you need to learn about marketing, marketing yourself, marketing your product, marketing your service, whatever this is. You affect some kind of change in how things are done, what things are done for, what kind of things come forward, are available to others. You seem to be rejecting some kind of system that you maybe felt you were a part of, or a belief system, or a way of doing things, or a spiritual system. You're rebelling from an old way of life, doing, thinking things. I'm seeing someone who is not following trends or other people, someone who is doing things their own way. Okay. We have Venus, and that one says love. You could have a strong Venus in your chart. Romance, love, receiving, magnetizing, attracting. Maybe your more rebellious side is very attractive. You could be attracting someone who's very different from you, more rebellious, if you're like the more calm, stable, slow person. Or if you're the more rebellious person, there is someone who you're attracting, and there's a love connection here with someone who is slower, more, who does things by the book in a certain way. But opposites attract, I'm also seeing, and I'm also seeing you complement each other. You're the yin to the yang. You have what the other needs, and the other has what you lack. I'm seeing two people who adore each other here. Okay. Procrastination. Yeah, the turtle person is a little bit more of a procrastinator. The rebel person could also be. The turtle person could procrastinate on taking leaps of faith and adventures, and the rebel could be procrastinating on taking care of the practical stuff the rebel needs to take care of. Possibly because they're rebelling against a system that is in place that is maybe too bureaucratic or whatever that is. Let's see what else. Have the Eight of Earth. Okay. So some of you are being called to stop procrastinating. If there's work to be done, get the work done. It will pay off. It's not going to be in vain, okay? Your hard work will pay off. So stop procrastinating. Or if you want to go on an adventure, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating on taking that leap of faith. It's okay to rebel. Okay? And the Page of Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries could be in your chart strongly. I just heard wild card. You're doing something in a way people would not expect of you. You're doing things in a new way. You're having this new beginning in how you do things, even on a daily. For others of you, there's a child coming into your life and you're going to be taking care of them every day, daily. Or there's this new project that you're going to be working toward daily. It could be something very different from the norm, and you could be dragging your feet on this because you're afraid that your peers would not approve. Yeah. Or you're afraid that people will challenge you or come against you or tell you to stop doing this or tell you to stop going on this path. Or someone would come in and be jealous or envious, or there would be competition. And so you procrastinate thinking, oh, other people will do it better than I do, or they would win anyway, and they would make more money anyway. Why should I even try? No. There's something you love doing and you must work toward this, even if it's slow and steady. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be people coming up against you. There always is. But is that a reason to not do things? No. Now, if this is a love situation, there could be people who do not like this, who frown upon it, who challenge it, who act as obstacles to it. And so you procrastinate. Or this could be something very fulfilling. You don't allow it to. Allow yourself the adventure, because this adventure brings love, brings harmony to your life. And possibly even opens up to wealth, because I am seeing the Eight of Pentacles and I'm seeing Venus energy here. Love and wealth connected. A rebel and someone who is doing things by the book. Someone very young at heart is this rebel here. And you're wanting to explore your inner child and feel young again, or regenerate, rejuvenate. Or there's love situation regenerates you. We have work through your fears. Yeah, absolutely. But, your fears can pull you back. And your fear is your biggest challenge, by the way, not other people. Other people are not going to challenge you as much as you think. You could have a moon placement in Scorpio or some kind of strong placement in Scorpio. But right now you're being called to work through your fears. The biggest monster, the biggest nightmare is your own mind here. Your fears are an illusion. It's not going to be that bad. If you decide to take this leap of faith, start this new thing, go this new way, stop dragging your feet, stop procrastinating. Your fears will dissolve each step you take. Becomes easier, seems less scarier, less daunting. Okay, so pile number 3. There's something around the last week of October here that is significant. But stop procrastinating. Do it with fear, do it anyway. And you will see how it becomes easier and you become stronger through this process. You may have felt called to another pile here. If you did, go check that one out. Let me just tell you though, if you also felt called to pile 2, you're also going to have to watch pile number 1. That happens often. Pile number 3 normally can get either none of the previous piles or all of the piles before. So last pick a card, I believe, got none of the previous piles. But in this case, if you're attracted to pile number 1, then yeah, that's just pile number 1. But if it's pile number 2, it's also pile number 1. Anyway, pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes, shares, saving the video, whatever you do to interact, like commenting on this video, really helps the channel grow, and it helps me bring you more messages because of that. I almost said that in Portuguese, mais mensagens, more messages because of that. So yeah, that was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you would like to be notified of further uploads on the channel. Comment how you see fit. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. Also in the description box you can find the link with a discount code to my Etsy store with the healing real gemstone, real gold bracelets. They all have their own healing purposes, manifestation purposes, attraction purposes, whatever that is. You can find the description in each one of those bracelets to see what they're for. Also go ahead and, like, follow, favorite my store, and also let me know which bracelets you like by favoriting those. And for readings, energy healing, guided meditation, life purpose reports, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye, till next time.